So what I'm going to do, I'm going to make a ring from this spoon. It's a continental silver 800. That means that it's come, well, this particular one's come from Holland. I want to take the bowl off it. I'll reuse that bowl for something else. It'll either make a part of a pair of earrings, because I've got 2 of these spoons, or a pendant. But for today, I want to cut this off, add some design into this. I want to make it into a Viking ring, so I'm going to add some runes to it, and we'll see how we get on. So the first thing I'm going to do is soften the silver. Silver, when it's heated, is so much easier to work with. The art is just getting it right. I try and take it just so it's starting to change colour, but if you do it too much, it ruins. So when I first started making these, it's going back nearly 40 years now, I'd read an article about different people that were shipped from England to Australia in the 16th century for crimes. They used to imprison them in Australia, and one of the crimes was when a man betrothed his love for his future bride. If he couldn't afford a ring, he'd sometimes steal a silver spoon from his master's house, and if he got caught doing this, it was 6 years imprisonment in Australia, and then he had to pay for his shipment back, which meant basically that she never saw him again. So it was a real sign of love. But it got me wondering, why a spoon? Why not steal something much bigger? Because I presumed it was all about melting. And that's when I started reading about how it was all about bending of the spoons. So I got myself a stainless steel spoon and started practicing, and that's how it all started. And flatten this in anticipation for making a pendant. Now, because it's soft, it'll cut easily, or reasonably easily. Okay, so now I've got sharp ends. Now at this stage, I've not quite decided what the style of this ring is going to be. I know I'm going to put runes on it. The runes were a form of letters that the Vikings used to use, and the Celts, of course, and the Germans. I mean, people seem to think that runes is purely Viking, but it's not. So to start with, I'm going to put an infinity circle. So this rune represents strength, and this rune represents protection, and the warrior in all of us. Now I've got some smaller runes. This one, it represents possessions, and when a Viking had wealth, it was because he had land. Actually, I'm struggling with my eyes here. No, I've picked up the wrong one. What have I put on there? I've put growth. Right, okay. Well, growth is good, but this is the one I want to put on. The possessions. So growth. I'm not having a good day. my runes have got mixed up. There. I don't mind that I've put those others on because it's only my design. I want this ring to bring wealth to its owner. So there we go. So we've got strength, protection, warrior, growth, gateway, and possessions. I'm now going to age it a little bit, putting a beaten effect on. I leave the beating to the end so that I can get a really good stamp with those runes. If I beat it first, which would be a lot easier to do, but I just don't get the same finish with the runes. Right, I'm going to heat that up again now. Now you can see it's absolutely filthy. So I'm going to straighten it, and then I'm going to particularly clean the inside of it now. I'll actually give that a polish on my machine. And I'm going to make this quite small, and then I'm going to put it on my mandrel and make it larger. And the reason I'm going to do that is I'll get it so beautifully round doing it that way. Now the hammer, that's leather, so although I'm going to hit it, I'm not going to damage. We're very close to finishing now, so I want to give that another polish. I'm going to put this, it's an enamel marker. I only need to leave it on for a minute, and it'll just stand out so much more. And last but not least, the magic blue cloth, which is impregnated with more polish. And we now have a Viking ring. It was interesting, I was picking the wrong room, but it doesn't matter. That's a good thing, nothing matters.